go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Yo, what's up? The name is JetLeo1, and Brink had its free weekend when I played this gameplay. So I thought I'd bring a gameplay, but I had a commentary idea I wanted to work on, based on, well, really this game and some other ones, and that is, I find it really unfair that when some games come out, they get completely, well, basically, it's like they were never even released. They just get ignored, like Brink here. Brink here suffer to what I like to call the machinima loop. Probably not the right word. It's probably another word, but like the machinima cycle. And that is that whenever a major game releases, machinima will play it for like 2 weeks, and so will everyone else. And then when machinima stops, then they go back to Call of Duty because nobody watched the videos of the game because they didn't know what it was. So everybody who's interested, they didn't get to learn about it, so they didn't know if it was good or not, and most people didn't want to just jump in blindly and buy stuff. It does the thing for 2 weeks and then it dies after 2 weeks. That's how it goes. They do it for 2 weeks, they go back to Call of Duty, and like when the videos stop coming, the people stop playing. Really, they go back to Call of Duty. And like I said, that's not Machinima's fault. It just happens that they are like the most obvious of this. Well, they're the most obvious committers of this. Like, stuff stays popular for 2 weeks and then just drops off. For example, Black Knight Tango Down, one of my favorite shooters ever, lasted for approximately 2 weeks. How long did Machinima make videos? 2 weeks. Like, so they basically exemplified the average player. Played it for the 2 weeks, the average player played it for the 2 weeks. And then it completely just dropped off. Same thing with Brink. It was hot stuff for 2 weeks, nobody cared. Like, but now it's like getting popularity back a little bit, thanks to Bethesda releasing an update for it now. But it's a little bit too late, Bethesda. Like, this game is awesome. I love this. Just from the free weekend, I love this game. Like, it's just really awesome. I love the team play focus. The only thing I don't like is that it's really difficult to kill people, but like the team interaction is awesome. The gun customization is cool. Those are the only 2 things I don't like, or that I didn't like, is that it's too hard to kill and that you unlock everything in the challenges. So I had everything in the game unlocked in 2 hours. Like, except for clothing, I had everything unlocked in 2 hours. That was doing every single challenge, including my recordings of the challenge in those 2 hours. So I had everything done that you basically could have unlocked besides clothes in a measly amount of time. Like, heck, even Call of Duty with its short campaign lasted at least 6.5 hours. Lasted 2 hours, and then it was nothing but really multiplayer matches you could do. It's like there was no real campaign in this, it was just multiplayer matches with bots. It's like, so but I could live with that, is the thing. Like, this is a really, really good game overall. Like, it had minor flaws, but it's about, like, if you assign a number value and said that every game got a 100 when it started, and then they lost points for flaws, Brink would be the exact same amount of points in Call of Duty, because they both have their flaws and different points. Brink has only 3 main flaws, but Call of Duty has like 20 smaller ones. So it's about equal. However, Call of Duty just pretty much drop the hammer and kill it. Because that's what everybody knows. I really think it's unfair that most people will not give new games a chance. Like I said, there has been a long history of this happening in games. We've had Blacklight, we've had Brink, we've had Crysis 2. Like, that's pretty much everything. Anything that you do. Any real shooter cannot challenge Call of Duty, but Call of Duty is not like RPGs get ignored a lot. Always get ignored a lot. For example, because of Diablo 3, one of my favorite games is Torchlight, but it was like blatantly overshadowed because Diablo 2 was still rolling hard, and Diablo 3 got announced, and then now we have Torchlight 2, and it's gonna be basically everybody's gonna view it as a direct competitor to Diablo 3, even though it's not. It's like, So it's probably gonna go the way of the first one. It's gonna be a bit of a niche one. Niche, however you say that word. It's gonna be a bit of an, I think it's niche, yeah, niche game. It's going to be the people who like the first one pretty much, because everyone else is like, they don't know any better. They don't want to know any better. Like, and I don't know why that is, but the only thing I can come up with that you can track it is the machinima loot. You can check. You can go and search break videos. It's gonna be about from the earliest uploaded one to about 2 weeks later. If you check machinima, it's gonna be break videos. But then it's gonna go back to Call of Duty because that's what everybody knows, everybody likes, everybody loves. It's like, and that just disappoints me that people don't really check out the new things. It's also why I'm really glad that I'm like a really neutral person when it comes to my games.
That's what I'm talking
Like, I was very faded that the first PC game, like first serious game that I played was Gary's Mod. And Gary's Mod, if you don't know, I do mean everything. So I'm open to everything because I had everything as my first one. People who had Call of Duty as their first one, remember, they love it. Like, usually if Call of Duty was your first serious game, you're going to be playing Call of Duty. You might try Battlefield, but you'll be playing Call of Duty, and you will guaranteed be playing first-person shooters just left and right, because that'll have been your thing. That's what you were used to, but you need to branch
we
out.
will never get off the ark.
Everybody needs to branch out, okay? So that's basically what I was trying to say, is it's unfair when stuff dies out because people don't know about it. You need to branch out, try new things. Do you hear me? Try new things. Like, when this free weekend was, I hope you played this game. I hope you play other new games. So, this is Jetland1, and I'm off to go find a new game.